Today we're taking this crusty old sink, getting rid of it, and putting in this beautiful farmhouse sink. First thing, we take off all the old plumbing. The supply lines come off first. Next, the trap. We're changing this to a single basin sink, so we don't need that. The shutoffs were bad on this, so we had to replace those as well. The disposal they had worked fine, so there's no need to replace that. Here I am just marking the opening for the sink and doing some area protection, as well as creating a nice spot to have a nice defined line that I can cut. After my marks, it was time to do some dust protection. This is on the side of the cabinets. I put some rags in there, and then any of my jobs, I use these zip wall systems. They work really well. That combined with some tape will protect the surrounding areas. I think this is something a lot of contractors take for granted and don't do very well. This causes a mess in the house, as well as just shows the quality of work you're doing. People take good care of their homes. We're in a home doing something. We're typically in a nice home. Things are kept nice, but regardless of what it is, every contractor needs to be doing this, okay? Dust protection. It's about as simple as it comes, and we can make it however shape we want. So, sorry, I kicked the doorbell here. Let's get it. This goes with a good shop vac with a HEPA filter, combined with some water, helped really keep the dust out of the air, which is important when grinding anything like this. Now, we do have PPE, good safety glasses, as well as a mask and some hearing protection. You know, take care of your body, not only the surrounding area. But it's really hard to get a nice cut on this back edge, for the backsplash was getting in the way. I tried to keep dust down, put some tape on the edge of this guard. It just wasn't cutting it. I ended up switching up to my smaller grinder. This is a 3-inch wheel on the DeWalt grinder. I love this tool. Out of all my tools I have, it's probably my favorite tool. It has a ton of different uses, this just being one of them. I left the front edge of a cabinet so it would hold the front edge of the sink up, so we didn't have to worry about it snapping the countertop in the back if it wasn't cut all the way through. We test fit the new sink temporarily so I could mark the front edges. It gets recessed on the front edge about 1.5 inches in. The rest of the sink sits on top of the countertop. Again, we're using the 3-inch grinder with a vacuum right next to it to collect the dust. I was just making a little bit bigger of an access for the faucet to go through, doing a little cleanup, and slipping that sink in there for the final time. Hooking up the plumbing here, making sure that all works, giving it a final level, making sure we're good there. I like to put some tape down around the edges of anything where I'm siliconing. Makes it just that much easier and protects the surrounding area. Silicone's really nasty stuff. If it gets on anything, you got to use thinner to take it off, or mineral spirits. When you do it this way, it just saves you a lot of hassle in the long run. Just putting things back together here, giving it a final cleanup. Appreciate you guys watching this. Hit the like button and please subscribe. Have a blessed day and always stay grateful.